Welcome to our channel Food Tech Talks. In this video, we will be discussing previous year questions that were asked in the Pondicherry University entrance exam for the subject Food Science and Nutrition. This video is presented to you by me, Divya Priya. If you have any doubts or queries, feel free to mail us through the given mail ID. Question number 1. Which of the following best describes the polysaccharide cellulose? A. Alpha-1,4-beta-linked poly-D-galactose. B. Alpha-1,4-beta-linked poly-D-glucose. C. Alpha-1,4-alpha-linked poly-D-glucose. D. Alpha-1,4-alpha-linked poly-D-galactose. The answer is B. Alpha-1,4-beta-linked poly-D-glucose. Polysaccharides are carbohydrate polymers consisting of several monosaccharide units. All of the common polysaccharides contain glucose as the monosaccharide unit. Polysaccharides are synthesized by plants, animals and humans to be stored for food, structural support or metabolized for energy. The major component in the rigid cell walls in plants is cellulose. Cellulose is a linear polysaccharide polymer with many glucose monosaccharide units. The acetal linkage is beta, which makes it different from starch. This peculiar difference in acetal linkages result in a major difference in digestibility in humans. Humans are unable to digest cellulose because the appropriate enzyme to break down the beta-acetal linkages are lacking. Indigestible cellulose is the fiber which aids in the smooth working of the intestinal tract. Question number 2. Significant feature of kwashiorkor is A. Less height, B. Low weight, C. Both low height and weight, D. Edema. The answer is D. Edema. Protein energy malnutrition. Protein malnutrition rarely occurs alone. Instead, it is often coupled with insufficient energy intake. As a result, the condition is called protein energy malnutrition. There are two forms of PEM. They are kwashiorkor and marasmus. Kwashiorkor, energy intake could be adequate but protein consumption is too low. The characteristic symptoms are edema, swollen abdomen, fatigue and irritability. Marasmus, both insufficient protein and energy intake. The characteristic symptoms are weight loss, dehydration, chronic diarrhea and stomach shrinkage. Marasmic kwashiorkor. It is third form of PEM which combines the features and symptoms of both marasmus and kwashiorkor. Marasmic kwashiorkor is caused by acute or chronic protein deficiency and chronic energy deficit and is characterized by edema, wasting, stunting and mild hepatomegaly. Question number 3. Bulimia nervosa among adolescent girls is A. Eating disorder, B. Normal growth pattern, C. Weight loss method, D. Weight gain method. The answer is A. Eating disorder. Eating disorders. Anorexia nervosa and bulimia nervosa are eating disorders mostly common among adolescents and early adults. These eating disorders are psychological disorders also. Anorexia nervosa. A core feature of anorexia nervosa is voluntary self-starvation resulting in emaciation, refusal to maintain body weight at or above a minimal normal weight for age and height, intense fear of gaining weight or becoming fat even though underweight. It can be categorized into two types. Restricting type. It is mainly food restriction without binge eating or purging. The purging type. It is characterized by regular episodes of binge eating or purging behavior. Bulimia nervosa. Bulimia nervosa is an eating disorder in which one starts to consume large amounts of food at once and then followed by purging using laxative or over-exercising to rid themselves of the food they ate. Mainly two types of bulimia nervosa are purging type. The person has regularly engaged in self-induced vomiting or the misuse of laxatives, diuretics or enema. Non-purging type. During the current episode of bulimia, the person has used other inappropriate compensatory behavior such as fasting or excessive exercise but has not regularly engaged in self-induced vomiting or the misuse of laxatives or diuretics. Question number 4. Fat-soluble vitamins cannot be utilized without A. Lipids, B. Minerals, C. Water, D. Protein. The answer is A. Lipids. Fat-soluble vitamins. Fat-soluble vitamins are vitamin A, D, E and K. They require lipids for their absorption and utilization. They dissolve in organic solvents in a similar manner to fat. Fat-soluble vitamins stored on the liver, adipose tissues and skeletal muscles. Question number 5. For Indian food industry, the standards are specified by A. WHO, B. FSSAI, C. FPO, D. FAO. The answer is B. FSSAI. Food Safety and Standards Authority of India is an autonomous statutory body established under the Food Safety and Standards Act 2006. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India is the administrative ministry of FSSAI and the headquarters is situated at Delhi. Functions: framing of regulations to lay down the standards and guidelines of food safety, granting FSSAI food safety license and certification for food businesses, laying down procedure and guidelines for laboratories in food businesses, to provide suggestions to the government in framing the policies, to collect data regarding contaminants in food products, in identification of emerging risks and introduction of rapid alert system, creating an information network across the country about food safety, promote general awareness about food safety and food standards. Question number 6. Ribosome is center or site for A. Protein synthesis, B. Respiration, C. Lipid synthesis, D. Glucose synthesis. The answer is A. Protein synthesis. Protein synthesis involves two processes, namely transcription and translation. In transcription, the DNA is used as a template to make molecular mRNA. This process takes place in the nucleus. The mRNA leaves the nucleus and enters the ribosome in the cytoplasm, where the translation occurs. In translation, the genetic code is mRNA, which is read and used to synthesize protein. Question number 7. Moisture retention agents are also called as A. Anti-caking agents, B. Preservatives, C. Humectants, D. Flavor enhancers. The answer is C. Humectants. Humectants are hygroscopic additives for keeping products moist. These substances serve a variety of food and nutrition industries, as humectants control product changes from environmental shifts. Humectant compounds are able to attract and retain moisture by absorbing water vapor to a product's surface. Question number 8. Midday meal program is designed by government for A. School-going children, B. Teenagers, C. Adults, D. Teachers. The answer is A. School-going children. The objectives of the midday meal scheme is to address two of the pressing problems for majority of children in India, that is hunger and education, by improving the nutritional status of children in class 1 to 8 in government and local body and government aided schools, and education guarantee schemes and alternative and innovative education centers, National Child Labour Project schools and madrasa and maktabs supported under Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. Encouraging poor children belonging to disadvantaged sections to attend school more regularly and help them concentrate on classroom activities. Providing nutritional support to children of elementary stage in drought affected areas during summer vacation. Question number 9. The calorific value of fat is A. 9, B. 4, C. 8, D. 6. The answer is A. 9. The calorific value of carbohydrate and protein are 4. Question number 10. Dash is a good cholesterol. A. VLDL, B. Cholesterol, C. LDL, D. HDL. The answer is D. HDL. High density lipoprotein. Lipoproteins are classified based on their density, electrophoretic mobility, and nature of apoprotein content. Based on their density, lipoproteins can be classified into chylomicrons, very low density lipoproteins, low density lipoproteins, and high density lipoproteins. The role of HDL is to collect fat molecules such as phospholipids, cholesterol, and triglycerides in the cells of the body and transport it to the liver to be broken down. HDL is sometimes known as good cholesterol because high concentrations of this lipoprotein usually correspond to healthier blood vessels and lower risk of atherosclerosis. LDL is important for the transport of fat molecules such as phospholipids, cholesterol, and triglycerides around the body. It is somehow known as bad cholesterol because elevated concentrations of LDL are an indicator of an underlying disease such as atherosclerosis and other cardiac diseases. VLDL is responsible for the transportation of synthesized triglyceride from the liver to the adipose tissues for storage. I hope this video was informative. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe to Food Tech Talks. Don't forget to press the bell icon. Thank you for watching.